So I was gone from home for a few weeks and went to my original home in Indonesia and spent some time with my sister and my nephew and her husband, and my parents went with me. My husband stayed here. And while I was gone, I thought I would do some flute recordings. And as you may notice, as I have been posting these, that the sound, I needed to check the sound before I continued with my recordings, and I didn't do that. I know better, but I didn't do it. And so as a result, the river that I recorded in was very loud, and you can barely hear the flute. I'm going to post them anyway. But another thing that happened was on the way home, my bag did not return, and I had my microphone, my wired mic that I use, and my tripod in there. And so I'm trying to decide when I purchase new ones and whether I just wait and keep hoping that they will find the bag with those items in it. We'll see what happens. I might have some other Indonesia stories. I want to make some more videos from the footage that I took while I was there, and I'm trying to decide how to do all of that. But I was just watching Our Tribe of Many, and Sarah was talking about how she was inspired in Japan to do some things differently. And since I just came back from Indonesia, one of the things that stood out to me about my sister's kitchen was also, like Sarah said, no microwave in Japan, no microwave in my sister's kitchen. And she steams everything to reheat it. And so I've started trying that to reheat leftovers, and tonight I am doing dual purpose in here, and she has a double stacked steamer, which is really cool. So she can put, layers in. But what I did was I have my leftovers here, and I'm also steaming some potatoes on the side at the same time, because the mashed potatoes are not going to be quite enough for me and my husband. So anyway, I just pulled the glass container out of the fridge and stuck it in here with some water in the bottom, and I've got a colander that collapses and expands, and my potatoes are in there. So that's how I am reheating supper and cooking potatoes at the same time tonight. And I'm also inspired by Jill Winger. I had forgotten last year, a year and a month or however long ago, I had made coffee creamer, salted caramel coffee creamer out of Jill Winger's cookbook, and it was so good. And so I had someone coming over tomorrow, and I thought, I'm going to make that creamer again. And so we decided we're going to have some coffee tonight with creamer to enjoy this tonight. I love this cookbook. It's not for people who need to eat gluten-free or dairy-free. It is definitely not for those people. And I got to meet Jill Winger, by the way, this summer when we were in Wyoming. That was pretty fun. A happy coincidence. I didn't bother to tell her that I enjoy her cookbook, but anyway, it was fun meeting her. Steam! Hey, bud. Hey. Hey, pretty boy.